Ejape umadawase, ejape umaiwaye, ejape umadawase, ejape umaiwaye.
Anca TV, voice for the people. Agrobini cultural arts for you. Anca TV show for you. Ghana, a land of diverse cultures. A world of traditional performing arts. Interviews to discover current ideas. traditional cultural voices from around the world. Talk live, discussion, passion, cultural emancipation. Anca TV show, voice for the people.
Shaba, 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 Shaba.
Yeah, you know him say, but it's your way and your croyanum. And your man could go, yeah, and your man.
Yeah, share a video, viewers.
And your man for a ball. And near to my day. I said, Papa, she's why I see a fifth.
I love the music. I love the music, man. Hello, Ghana. My name is Nyamachukwenim, but you can always call me Akule B. Ama. It is another Saturday, and I'm here with my brother, my friend, and inspiration to know about him. Without not waiting much time, let's go to ask my brother. My brother, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, boss.
I hope you can hear me clear over there.
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Yeah. Can you please tell us who is Nana Osei?
Okay, this is just simple. Nana Osei Chumberima is a traditional musician with the Seproa, the Ghanaian harp lute. And he loves to, flaunt his culture everywhere he finds himself.
Wow.
So that is Nana Osei Chumberima, briefly.
Okay. And where do you come from?
Pardon?
Where do you come from?
Okay, I was born in the western north of Ghana. My dad is a Sefi, mom is an Asante. So I'm Kuma in Kumasi, Ashanti region of Ghana.
Wow. And your mom?
So I have two languages. I have the Sefi and the Tree language because my dad is Sefi and Asante.
Wow. That's really interesting. So we just want to know, how come you choose Sepewa as your instrument?
Okay, looking at the history of Seproa, plays a very vital role in the history of Seproa. Around the 1960s, he brought the Seproa back. He had a dream about the Seproa, and then he brought it back. After, through the colonials, the guitar was introduced. Seproa vanished from the system. So my grandpa actually brought it back to life. So it's more like a family instrument. So when you are coming up as a child, Seproa in the house. So that is how I got the opportunity to learn the Seproa.
So Sepewa is your grandfather who brought it back to the system in Ghana?
Yes.
After the colonial masters left it?
He didn't come to meet it. He actually had a dream about it.
Wow.
To the forest, yes, and came with the Seproa. Yes.
And what's the name of your grandfather?
Kobna Jakun, Opayin Kobna Jakun.
Koblan Jakun, Openi Koblan Jakun. So he's the one who created that Sepewa the way it looks?
Yes.
Because when you look at the Sepewa, it look like similar, like how do you call it? This Senegal instrument. What's the name? What?
The Senegalese kora.
Kora, but it's only the box which is different. So do you think your grandfather saw just copied the idea from there, or he really dreamt about it?
Okay. Looking at the African instruments, they all look alike.
Yeah.
If you go to the let me say Mali, Senegal, Gambia, the instruments are always the same. Yeah. Coming to the West Africa, we also have similar instruments. So I don't know, but I think it was God's plan to bring, because look at that is the only Ghanaian harp lute we have. Yeah. So maybe God was giving harp lute to Ghana through my grandpa, because that's the only harp in Ghana here.
So your grandfather, who taught him how to play the Sepewa?
He didn't learn it from anybody. At that time, he didn't know about tonic surface. Let's say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. He didn't know anything about that. Wow. So he used the cry of, let's say, the chirp of the bird. How the birds, how they chirp. So he will tell you that he used kwakura. That is a chirp of one of the birds in the forest. Because he made in the forest, he used the best chirp to tune the seproa.
Wow, this is interesting. Interesting. And the name
Yeah.
Sipriwa, what's the meaning of Sipriwa? The name Sipriwa.
The name seproa is three Akan words, which means pre and then wa. So taking the say in the local dialect means speak or say saying or is means to speak. And the pre is to touch. And the wa is a diminutive suffix, which means ketwa, but we've diminuted the ketwa to wa. So we've taken the wa. So this all instrument speaks when it is touched. So if you take the separate, for instance, this is a separate one. So the separate speaks.
I hope we can see it. Your video is pausing. Oh my god.
So you see, the instrument speaks. So that is the meaning of.
Do what you did right now once more. It's very interesting.
My body, your friend is saying, what is my name? My body, your friend, name is Say Bediakon or Say Bediakon. Now, once your friend was saying, now your friend was saying, what is your name?
Wow. Wow. My name is Nia Matuko and
That is how instruments that it speaks to everybody. So that is how.
Yeah,
That is
just
how
I want you to play the Sipriwa once more. Just give us some 1 minute Sipriwa music so that we can enjoy it more. Since you pick Sipriwa, let's before you continue. Wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Nana said, since your grandfather was the one who brought the Sipriwa instrument to Ghanaian society, ask anyone from your family has become professional with this instrument?
Yeah. Actually, Osei Kwame Crunchy, currently the separate legend in the world.
Oh, wow.
He popularized the instrument. He brought it to school, funerals, all the celebration. Let me say the festivals and everything we celebrate in Ghana here. He actually popularized the instrument, the separate instrument. So currently, Osei Kwame Crunchy, who is my uncle, is the separate legend.
Wow, Osei Kwame Crunchy. That's something interesting. Okay.
So this is more like the second generation. I'm the third.
So Nana said, what makes you really, apart from the instrument is coming from your grandfather or your family, so that means it's something that you inherited it. But apart from that, what really inspired you to go all the way with Sipriwa to also try to make it as one of the popular instruments in Ghana?
Okay. As I was growing up as a child, as I said earlier, I grew up in the music family. But then it wasn't in my mind to follow the music. Let me say it that way. I didn't follow the music. I wanted to be a miner because I love money so much. So I wanted to be a miner. When I got to senior, I studied science. So I wanted to go to UMaT, University of Mines and Technology. So when I was in school, we went back to learn. I was there and something just came in mind. So right now, if we don't have Osei Crunchy or the laboratory or the traditions that I know, if they are no more, who are who are the next generation, who are the next country, who is the next the laboratory, who is the next who is the next all the traditional musicians mention them. So I was like, no, I have to sit up. I have to stand as a pillar for the younger generation and the next generation, because if I don't do that, I don't think the traditional music is going to, stand. So I just decided to sacrifice myself and then I profession.
So you are looking at long picture that in future, if all the legends were not there, who are the one who's going to carry the history along the line? So that's what changed your mind to also follow the Siprewa spirit to learn about the Siprewa. And actually, you are in the university, right?
Yes.
So what are you studying in the university right now?
I'm studying music, Bachelor of Arts Music.
Okay, so you can read and write something like that, or what?
Pardon?
You can read music and write music.
Oh yeah. Because what I found was that looking at the traditional musicians, excuse me to say, their educational background were a bit down. So people were taking them for granted because the educational level was a bit down. Excuse me to say that. So I decided to come to
You are talking the truth.
study music formally,
Yeah.
put them on the sheets for even the whites to be able to play our music through the formal way of playing music. So that is motive. I just want to put them on the paper for everybody who has no idea about the instrument to be able to play it. Because I think that's the way, or that's the easily way people can read your music.
Well, that's interesting. I just want to encourage you that the path that you have chose, don't really look back. It's going to be difficult, and I know how our country does not really appreciate when it comes to the traditional music and the instruments. It becomes of difficult, but I want to ensure that you're on the right path. Don't look back. You're going to face challenges, but if you keep your faith strong, you will win the battle. So, looking at
Sure.
Ghana, and
Yeah.
and do you think Ghanaians are ready to accept the kind of music you want to bring to the system in future?
That is a serious question.
Mm,
That is a serious question. You know the system already. You know the kind of things we follow in the system. It's very, very hard. It's very, very hard. You know, especially with the traditional musicians. There's no help come anywhere, and even our own people don't patronize our music. Not in the educational system. You go to the schools, the music schools, and their only focus is the Western instruments. I'm not saying they are not good. The Western instruments are good, but you should know you should know your roots
So
before
you
you
are
go
saying
to.
that even in the university where you are now, they are
Oh
not
yeah,
really focused on the traditional instrument. They really focus more on the Western instrument. So
no,
what are you thinking, and how can you break that chain?
yeah. It's. I think it's through hard work, and then when
Mm.
you're focused. What I believe is that when you're focused, whatever you're doing, and you have a mission or a vision, I don't think anything can dominate
Which
or something. So,
which university are you now?
University of Education, Winnipeg.
Winneba. Okay. And apart from the Seprewa, which instrument are you also learning?
Okay, I play everything I learned wasn't here. I
Mm,
learned this from my grandpa and my mom.
mm,
But they sent the instruments too. I play adenkum, adweke, straka,
mm,
Miss was seprewa,
mm,
menson, tumpan, imbira from Mali and Senegal, the Zimbabwe
mm.
people. That one is not Ghanaian instrument.
Yeah.
And then I'm also learning the kologo.
Mm.
So many instruments. And the densum, sorry, my first instrument, densum.
Mm, 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 mm. I want to bring your mind
So
back a little bit. When you said all the instruments you are playing, you did not learn it at a university. So what exactly
no,
are
no.
you learning in the university?
Okay, I'm learning the theory of music. That is what
Okay,
I'm learning.
okay. So you are learning how to read music, how to
Practical
write
aspect,
music, how to compose
yes.
music to get the degree so that you can be able to also teach in a baby university and all those kind of things. So the students that you have in the university, are they focusing on the African instrument more, or what are some of the challenges you have in the university right now?
Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, I came here 4 years ago, and
Mm,
I've seen a lot of changes. Yeah, I've seen a lot of changes because what I said earlier, they saw African music to be the elderly people music.
mm,
They saw the traditional music to be the grown-up people
mm,
who prefer plus instrument and all that.
mm, mm,
So when I came in as a youth, I think a, a lot of changes. I've seen a lot of changes from
mm.
4 years to seen a lot of changes. You saw the ensemble I performed with one of my videos.
Yeah,
I performed with a number of an ensemble.
yeah.
Initially, it wasn't like that. Like 30, not sorry, 20, 15 sometimes. But when I came up, I think a lot of changes. Though they are telling them not to come, but
So
with the
all the
kind of work,
videos, all the videos that we are seeing on Facebook, you teaching some of the students how to play the Siprewa and everything, and trying to form Siprewa ensemble. Is that the kind of program that the university has organized, or it is your own, or your own idea to also teach people how to play the Siprewa, or the school program?
okay, the program is for the school, but the instruments is not for the school.
Mm,
It's only the separate only has separate one. And then I came to meet one of them could be here.
mm,
That is what I came to. The other instruments you see, they are all mine.
mm.
I
Wow.
decided to, teach them so people will know the kind of instrument we have, just to,
Mm.
you know, they are not for the school.
So it's your idea to teach the children, to teach the students how to play the Siprewa, because I don't think the musicians or the teachers at the university even know how to play the Siprewa. So you
No,
are
no, no, no,
bringing
no, not
the
at
practical. You are really bringing the practical into the university. So do you think when
yeah.
you graduate from the university, do you think this will continue, or you think when you go, this idea will die?
That is a question people always ask me.
Mm,
That is a good question. I've always been contemplating about it, but
mm,
what I what I'm doing is that of the love of the work,
mm,
even though I will graduate, I'll leave the school, but
mm, mm. I want
for
I,
the love
I, I
of
I want to show a video so that people will watch what exactly you are doing in the university at Winneba, and this is very incredible. Like someone like you, like if you are living in America or Europe, like you are a legend because you are bringing a big change in the university. You are trying to bring the African instrument that's from your forefathers' blood. Even though you are coming there to learn the theory, but you are bringing the practical. The practical sometimes is very very important. Not sometimes, it's very very important. So that's what this
sure.
video. Then will continue.
Next step. The last step. So you're
Wow, this really amazing work. This really, so all these people that you are teaching this instrument, they are students.
Yes, please.
That they are students that they are learning music also. So so
Yes,
so
they are
so my
also.
question is that when you complete school and looking at Ghana system, do you think you're going to work with this kind of music? I mean, I want you to really prepare your mind and see the kind of tasks you are going through. What if you think about the Ghana system and you look at our education system, and if you're looking at what you are going through right now, when you sleep, what are some of the things that come to your mind? Because these are some of the things we need to fight to break
Oh
records so
yeah,
that students that are learning African instruments, music in our university, when they finish school, they have to get a job to do. Not that you guys are there to learn music and everything. Then when you finish, you want to travel to America and Europe because there's an opportunity there for you. Then you go and stay there.
yes.
Another generation have to come back again. Then who are the people who are going to help them? So sometimes when you sleep, what are some of the things that come to your mind when you look at these challenges?
Seriously, to be honest with you, I'm not really okay.
Mm,
Not at all. I'm not
mm, mm,
like I
mm.
said. Sometimes I think of all this stuff and then I become sad. I become very sad because taking me aside, I want someone to also rise up,
Mm,
maybe from because the instrument here is only from the Akan tribe, the only the Akan.
mm.
What about the North? Help is not coming from anywhere, and even sometimes we just need just motivation,
Wow.
not money, just motivation,
Mm,
not motivation from our elderly people.
mm, mm.
They don't. But sometimes you perform, and you don't see anybody, any elderly people who is there to even just say
Wow.
congrats.
Mm,
You don't see it there. So I'll be like, wow, this is serious. The last I was discussing with my uncle that last time we performed, we did we had we, a very nice performance, but then there weren't any lecturer there. It was like I shouldn't worry. I should just keep on doing the work I'm doing. Everything will be fine.
so you
So
guys have a performance in the university, and even the
right?
lecturers that are teaching you guys how to write music, they are not even there to appreciate to see what kind of job you are
No,
putting on the stage.
no, because that is traditional music.
So you think that in the university, those of you guys are doing the traditional music, and those students that are learning the Western instrument, you think they focus on the people who are learning the Western instrument more than the people who are learning the traditional instrument?
That is a fact. Everybody knows that. Look at the number of instruments I have brought. And then I tell you that we have every Western instrument here. We have every Western instrument here for the music students to learn. So how about the traditional, the Ghanaian instruments?
This is very serious. I mean, this is very serious, and this is what I'm saying. We are not here joking or mocking, but we are here to alert Ghanaians, especially the ministers and the leaders who are in the position of this kind of things, that this is really serious and serious problem. How can we have a university at Winneba whereby our traditional instruments are not even there for the Ghanaians to learn how to play? Even how many people know how to play the traditional instrument? But the Western instruments are full setup. So
Oh
that
yeah.
means we sell more Western instruments than the African instruments. And yet, most of the time we talk about African culture. African culture. These are some of the reasons why Anca TV we are there to talk about those things. This young guy has sacrificed himself. Even he is a student. The university is supposed to take care of him, provide him what instrument he wants to learn, practical and theory. But he rather working as a lecturer. I want us to watch another video too to see what the young man is doing at the Winneba University, and it's amazing. Please, so when you come online, share the video and put your comments so that we can make this agenda go far, so that the people will understand what our students are facing at university when it comes to African reading, movement, dancing, all about the performing art. anything that comes from Africa, our people are not really there to push it. That's what the young guy is doing. Wow. Nano says, so you are telling me on the record on Anca TV that all the instruments that your friends are using there, you are the one who brought it to the university. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I think we lose our brother, but we're going to bring him back soon when the line is working. So Winneba University, I'm really urge you right now that they're more than with it. And it's not only Winneba, I think all the universities in Ghana and most of Africa too. It's about time that we need to look at our instruments. our traditional instruments. This have to stop. These things have to stop. We need to preserve our instruments. We shouldn't see them like a wood, just a wood. This is ours. Last time I was telling somebody that when you see your child playing keyboard or guitar, you are very happy about him. But when you see the same child trying to learn how to play the kpanago drum or kete or the bobobo drum or even the siprewa, there is a problem. They have manipulated us in a way that anything that we do concerning Africa, it is evil thing. It is an evil thing. But yet, when our lecturers finish the education that they don't have time on African instrument, when they come to America or Europe to further their education as a musician, now they will recognize that, hey, the Western instrument that they love in Ghana so much, in America and Britain, is not their style. Then they will go back again, now try to learn the African rhythm again. And halfway. Because they say charity begins at home. Now you are 30 years, 40 years. Now you are going back again to Africa to learn how to play the drum, the separate instrument. So you don't learn it fully. Then they will bring it back and they write a lot of books and then they will begin to teach. I'm really pleased. I'm really begging Ghanaians, our authority leaders, that it's about time we make our African, our Ghanaian instruments, our Ghanaian dances as a priority than any other instrument. I mean, you have the right to learn any other instrument you want to learn in Ghana, but your own is your own. Oh no, do you know? Oh no, oh no, I come go no sale. Be mini, oh no, yeah. No, yes, no so no. I said no so no. Look, we have symphony orchestra in Ghana that the government is paying them, but when you go there, what are they playing? Western instruments. Western instruments. Why? Like we don't have anything in Ghana that are instrument that belongs to us. So these are some of the things that we need to look at. It very, very important, and see how we can manage it. Enjoy this music from Osei. Yeah, Nano say.
Sorry, the network.
Yeah, it's okay, but we can hear your voice. The voice is very important for us to hear where you're coming from. I'm asking you that all the instrument that we saw you working with the student, they're the instrument that you brought it to the university.
with the exception of the separate one and the preface one.
Okay, okay, nice. But you've able to dominate a lot of number of people that are interested into your music. That's trying to bring like the separate one that the separate one assemble.
Yes,
It was your
yes.
motivation or is the school motivation?
It was my motivation because they saw a youth playing elderly people instruments. So they were like, okay, so we the youth we can also learn all these kind of instruments.
Mm,
So
mm, mm. Because you have
that
a
is
quite
how,
of you have a quite of numbers, like almost 36 people that you have trained them.
outside the school too. This inside the school.
This is
I
inside
have
the school.
outside the school.
So these people, so you have two groups. These are the people you are training them in the school,
Yes,
and you have another people you are training them like your own personal thing outside.
that is the Dokodoko ensemble.
Okay, okay. So tell us the difficult things that you are facing as a student who is trying to learn African music or African instruments. Can you tell us something?
Okay, I think the challenges I made mention of them in the previous question you asked me.
Hmm.
Um, the challenges there are so many. I don't think I will even remember some of them because I delete things from my memory just to keep me
Yeah.
moving.
Mm, mm,
Yeah. So
mm,
challenges I've had a lot.
mm.
I've encountered a situation whereby my name was on the program outline. The pastor or the MC will just mention names, performers, and all that, and they leave my name behind just because I'm holding traditional instrument. So
Oh
they think
wow.
that
Mm.
Ghanaians, most of Ghanaians churches see traditional instrument to be fetish. So when you take
That one I believe. I believe that one. Hello? 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 Yeah, so this is the problem we're having with the network. So I hope we can enjoy its music once more. Yes, so the reason why I brought this guy is doing so much on Facebook with the Cypriot instrument, and he's focused to really continue the legacy from his family, and he's doing good. But you see, these are some of the challenges that we are facing as a Ghanaian when you want to become an artist. So this is what I'm saying, that you guys need to support Anca TV on Agobe the Culture Arts, and we have an office in Ghana. We need people who love the art and have money to come to support what we are doing, because we are fighting a big fight that need number of people, need money, that we can be able to manage ourselves and support ourselves and encourage ourselves. I want us to watch a video from our brother, and we see the kind of work that he's doing at the university. I really recommend the authorities at Winneba University to really give this guy all the attention, and to make him a great person, because he's learning and he's giving back to the people. He's learning and giving back to the people. And sometimes we are going to waste all the time before we realize a university or a scholar or a program from Europe, America will see this guy and they will come and take him to America and Europe. And he will never want to come back and learn again and teach again. And all the wisdom that he have acquired from the family, he's going to share it in outside Ghana. That's why today Ghana, we are lacking people to work with us when it comes to the performing arts. That's why Ghana, our performing art is not going forward, because we don't give credit to the people who are doing good job when it comes to the artwork until they left the country, and then when we hear their name or they have achieved what they want to achieve in another small land, we are expecting them to come back to Ghana to do what? We need stages, we need managements, we need fundings to support what we are doing. And what we are doing is very, very serious movement. So if you don't support Anca TV as an artist, as somebody who love art, to push this agenda, to reach to the leaders, to the political leaders, our ministers, our minister of culture and tourism, whoever is in charge, all the university in Ghana, they need to take good care of our people who are learning. I mean, how can a person come to the university, try to learn his own history, his own culture, and yet a Ghanaian lecturer is not giving that person that attention? So all we are thinking is Europe instrument. I mean, how can we develop as a country if we are not ready to take care of our property that our forefathers left for us? And this is a serious issue, and we need to break that chain. We need to break that chain, because this is keeping us backwards. This young guy, someone will come and just pick him out of Ghana, and he will never think of coming back to Ghana, because there's nothing for him to Ghana. The Ghanaians are not appreciating the Seprewa. Ghanaians are not appreciating the Abenkom. All that he does, Ghanaians are not appreciating. Even him putting the performance on stage, lecturers are not going to watch him. But if this guy got a chance to come to America and Europe, you see what kind of work he's doing? He's a genius. Because he is not there just to learn how to read music and write music or compose music. He's there to give what he have learned from his family. So someone like that is not a professor, because he have the wisdom already. He just come in there so I can get more opportunity to people to appreciate what he's doing. And yet, Ghanaians were not ready to accept him. Salif Keita make it through his traditional instrument. Yusundo make it through his Babama. Most of the Ghanaian musicians, those are living in Ghana, and they are working with the Ghanaian instrument, they are not well recognized. We say music award. You never see someone like this guy giving an award. You never see someone like the laboratory giving an award. You never see someone like Atongo giving an award. You never see someone like Wiala giving an award. You never see someone like Sherifa giving an award. You never see someone like Wulome giving an award. You never see someone like me sitting here, they are giving me an award. All you want is those kind of music that are not Ghana music. And we call it Ghanaian music. What are Ghanaian music? What is Ghana music? Are they giving Ghanaian musician award or Ghana music award? This is Ghana music. Our Seprewa music, our Pawa music, our Dowa, our Kete, our Bobobo, our Bawa music. These are Ghana music. And if we don't come to a time that we realize that, no, we are lacking, before we realize it's too late. It's too late. People have died with library in their head, and they are buried there because nobody appreciate them. No one appreciate them. Let's look at the job this guy is doing. Then you know that I'm not just coming and talking. No, it's about to support this move. Please share the video and put your comment. Let's push this agenda. Let's push this agenda. If they are not ready to support us, let us support ourselves. If they are not ready to recognize us, let us recognize ourselves. If they are not ready to promote our culture, music, and dance, let us promote our culture, music, and dance. Simple as ABCD. Because we can't wait no more.
Amen. Amen. Our next piece is Botaya Purpose. You have a purpose of coming here, the music department. When you
This is beautiful. This is very, very, very nice. And sometimes I don't really understand. I don't really understand. I don't really get it. But I don't blame the people of Ghana. I blame our leaders because our leaders, themselves, they have not even appreciate our traditional instrument and things. And with the churches, I don't want to talk about them because the churches have really failed us totally when it comes to Ghanaian traditional music and dance. So this is very serious. This is very, very serious issue that we're going to talk about it. And I think my guess internet is okay now. So we see what we can do. So this, my brother, this performance that we saw, can you just tell us how it became on the stage? The performance that you saw on the
Okay.
stage. Can you tell us?
That is a simple ensemble. That is
Yeah, we can hear.
how. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so it's okay. Go on.
Okay. So that is a simple ensemble you saw. And then the instrument you see there, the school only has two in all. So the rest you see is mine. They are all mine. Sorry. So
It was
I
a school
just changed
project,
them
or
as rehearsal.
you are is it what your idea to put on the stage?
Okay. The issue is every semester, the end of the semester, we form every ensemble. Each and every ensemble perform
Okay.
their final, performance. Their final performance. So this was the separate ensemble performance for the semester. Yeah. So actually, the school organized it.
I was really disappointed for how the way the students they were talking while you were playing your Sepera and trying to do the presentation. The way they were talking, I was like,
Yeah.
do they really respect what is going on there, or do they really respect their own culture? Because what you did on the show over there, if it was Europe, that room would be totally silent. And you see, the people will
Silent.
give back.
Yeah,
The
I
people
know.
watching will give back the love and the energy for you on the stage to be able to bring more to them too. Like, this is Ghana for you. I mean, this is Ghana for you. This is Ghana for you. I know the internet is giving us a little problem. What are your message
Yeah.
that you want to give to Ghanaians and the people that love art? Just give us a message.
Okay. What I can say is that for we have facts in life that can never be changed, and then we have problems that can be solved in this life journey. The fact that you are a Ghanaian can never be changed. The fact that you are an African can never be changed. So just know your roots, know who you are, patronize your own, love your own, and push your own. Support your own, motivate your own, because that is what you've got. You can never change it. So we should love our music, our culture, everything in our country. We should just love it because that is our own. So we just music. We are not asking for money. Money is very important. We need money to support. But then in this case, even motivation is not coming, how much more money? So I think the least we need from them is motivation. Just motivate us to do more. So that is the least I can say. And then the Minister of Education should also listen to us. And at least the curriculum in our basic education and all that, they should, put something like African music in the curriculum so that people know their music from the infancy. Because I think that's the main problem. Because from the infancy, the person would be exposed to the kind of music he or she has in the country. So when they get to the university, they find it difficult to understand because they've already grown up and they've grown up with.
Yeah. Hello, we can't hear your voice. Yeah, I think our brother has given us some nice message, which I'm really in love with the message that he gave us. He's trying to that the Minister of Education. It's about time that they do something with our curriculum education back home. They should put our African drumming, music, instrument, everything in there from infant so that people will start to respect what we have. I don't really understand as a nation how can we have our curriculum and we are not thinking about our culture from infants. Charity begins at home. Charity begins at home. Somebody who has spent money to go to university to learn music, he is rather teaching people how to play instruments. Because the people over there come to the university, they have no knowledge about African music and dance. Most of them, when they reach the university, then they divert their course to do African study or to study about Africa. How can a child don't even know how to play calabash, just calabash? And these are our instruments that everybody that in Ghana should be able to play. You understand? This guy, I'm really impressed with him. And I want people to support this guy. I want these people to support the guy. I want everybody that you think you can do something for this guy to have like kind of free will mandate so that he can think big for the nation to really protect for the nation. We need to save this guy so that he will not live his life in America or Europe because it is enough. It is enough. I want to sell this guy, so I want us to watch a movie. A video. He's a student who he went to the university to learn music. He didn't go there so that he's going to teach, but he's rather teaching. And at the same time, he's a student. right. I mean, he have done his best. The rest is for us what we can do. But this very serious issue that we are facing, you know, I can talk millions times on my program about the same issue and issue on and on and on and on. But most of the things that we can do as a Ghanaian, as my followers, as people who love this program, is to share the video, is to put your comments. You know, I don't. There are a lot of people that when they come on live or when they come on social media, they don't even want to listen to what I'm saying. They prefer read comments because comments are very very important. And one of the things that is also not helping us is like uh, most of the people want to write comments, but they can't write. You understand? So those of us who can write, please let's write as much as you can write. And some people they don't even come to social media and talk, but they can write. So please let's write. And also let's share the video. I'm also calling everyone who love art. We need money. The organization back home, Ghana, we need money that we can stand on our feet to control this kind of things. So we can be able to do more things. It's about time we need to recognize ourselves. It's about time we need to do a lot of activities from one village to another community to another town. You know, it's about time we visit the people so that we will make them awareness of what we are or who we are. So there's a website on Agobini Culture Facebook. Just go on the website and there's a place that you can donate for the organization. You know, I'm telling you, I'm not here to ask you for money to put on my pocket or to ask you money to take care of myself. But I'm here to ask you money so that we can be able to close the gap. Because we cannot sit down to wait for the ministers or the government to come and do this for us. Why we are asking them or we are talking, we need to do something to prove to them that this is what we are talking about. And what we are talking about is like a gold. We need to purify it before they can see what we are talking about. And it takes money. We have done our best to rent a place, to pay people back home, create our website. You know, we have done what we can do. It's about time the Ghanaians, we need to come together as one people to push this, to support this. Be proud of it. You know, because we cannot keep on talking and talking and talking without not doing anything to save the situation. We have spent a lot. Within these 2 years, we have spent more than $7,000. You will not believe it. And we keep spending. Now we keep spending. Because our performing art has not been recognized the way it's supposed to recognize back home in Ghana. So you can get fundings. And they are not placed even in Ghana to go and look for fundings to do what we are doing. Look at this young guy. He needs help, financial help, and protect this guy. Look at this ensemble that they used to perform. Somebody should have taken all of them and managed them and promote them. But it takes money. If they are not stages in Ghana, that they can even go there and perform. So we are fighting a battle that is very serious and difficult. It's very serious and difficult. Let's support ourselves. Let's appreciate ourselves. When you come online, share the video. Just when you go on social media, do you see this kind of program going on social media? No. We have to do it. We have to make it one of the best programs so that they can listen to our stories. So that they can listen to our problems. Because Radio Gold will not talk about this. Peace FM will not talk about this. Adom FM will not talk about it. Ghana GTV television will not talk about this. Metro TV